Hello everyone, in video number 1 we have talked about the perspective, the historical perspective of US Pak relation, and now we are going to see we have studied Sigmington Law. So I have talked about this one, and now Soviet-Afghan War and role of Pakistan. So before this Iranian Revolution happened in 1979. So this was earlier. Iran was an ally of America, and after Iranian Islamic Revolution, Iran was hooked and went toward Russia and tilted toward Russia. Then we came across Soviet-Afghan War got started, and over this war, USA earlier USA had planned to contain communism, to contain Russia, in order to be the hegemon of the world. It was Cold War era, and in Cold War era, these were the two superpower. World has were divided into bipolar world order. So when Afghan war got started, Pakistan, Afghanistan Mujahideen, and America was one side, and the other side of Russian army were there in Afghanistan. Russia attacked Afghanistan, and in response, Pakistan was against Russia and got supported by USA. So in this war, ultimately USA and by support of Pakistan ISI and Taliban Mujahideen got successful and defeated Russia, and in this way communism got and a new system of the world came into existence, and that is hegemonic stability theory came, and world America became the sole superpower of the world. Actually, this was because of Pakistan and Afghanistan Mujahideen it happened. Singly, America could not have to do this. So Pakistan supported USA at every forum, at every interest of the USA. Pakistan took care of it till 90. And after this Soviet war, again nuclear sanctions were imposed in 90s. When USA became sole superpower, Afghan war got ended, and again America imposed nuclear sanctions over Pakistan, that Pakistan should not have forwarded toward nuclear weapons. And then when in 1998 India did its nuclear experiment, and world remained silent. No country did speak against its nuclear program. I mean to say Indian nuclear program. But when Pakistan deterred it by having experience of nuclear weapons, and by making nuclear weapons, Pakistan responded it in May 1998. World got against Pakistan, and world imposed sanction over Pakistan and India. And at that time, Pak nuclear program in Glenn Amendment was released by American Parliament, and it was decided to have sanctions over Pak and India. Pakistan and India were like development assistance and other things were blocked for these two countries. Earlier, when India did, no country make any, protest against India, that India went toward nuclear weapons. No country was there to speak against India. But when Pakistan did this in order to create a deterrence against India, the whole world got against Pakistan. That how a country, an Islamic country, could have nuclear weapon. So this was actual problem with the world system. So Pakistan, when sanctions were imposed, and here in Pakistan, internal political system got changed, and Musharraf toppled Nawaz Sharif, and military dictator came into power, and in this way the earlier system of the democracy again got devastated on account of Musharraf. And then happened 9/11. And in 9/11, again America needed Pakistan, and Pakistan needed America. Why I am saying this? Because at that time, Musharraf just thought that Pakistan was facing difficult time. I mean, there were sanctions over Pakistan, and Musharraf thought it's a golden chance to get released from these sanctions. So he decided to help America. He handed over the military bases and the routes for NATO supplies to America in order to attack over Afghanistan. This was a huge mistake that was made by Pakistan, and this mistake led towards still terrorism in Pakistan. This was the reason of terrorism. Before this, there was no terrorism in Pakistan. So this was a huge mistake of Musharraf. Why he did so? He did it because he wanted that if Pakistan would not go this side, maybe or it might be India would be going this side, and India would hand it over its land or its bases to America in order to attack Afghanistan. This was impossibility. But when Pakistan handed over its military bases and routes to America, America attacked over Afghanistan and tried to crush the militant groups of Mujahideen, but remained unable to counter those militants refugees, because in the mountains in Afghan-Pak border, militants got sheltered, and they were continuously attacking Americans. So American decided to have nuclear, drone attacks. And when America did drone attacks on Afghan-Pak border, there was a huge loss that Pakistan had to bear in form of people's deaths. There were 70,000 people got died during these drone attacks. This not only disturbed our internal autonomy or internal sovereignty, but also we had to face a huge loss in the form of our precious lives, that we lost 70,000 lives in these drone attacks. And these drone attacks were actually the reason that the Pakistani public got against America and American perception. And then in 2010, when on Shamsi Air Base, America and joint Afghan army attacked Pakistani military, and 24 soldiers got martyrdom during this. And at that time, Pakistan protested internationally, and Pakistan blocked the routes for NATO supplies, and also protested and denied and refused every offer to America, and evacuate the Salalah Air Base also. So this was the time when again there was, the relationship between America and Pakistan was at a very lower situation, where it was very weak, and there was lack of trust from the American side, because Americans was not believing over Pakistan, that Pakistan was supporting Mujahideen, or Pakistan was against Mujahideen. So there was a problem with this concept that Pakistan was supporting some of the Mujahideen and was fighting with some of the Mujahideen. So there was a concept of good Taliban and bad Taliban. This was the problem with America. America again accusing Pakistan again and again. So in next video we cover the next one.